What's up guys, it's Omar, and today what you're going to be watching is actually my own personal gameplay. It's a solo 217 kill game, and if you guys did enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, you can subscribe to me, and make sure to subscribe to the TapX team channel, because we're closing in on that 25k subscriber count, and once 25k hits, we're going to drop that face reveal that all you guys have been wanting to see. So make sure to subscribe to both me and TapX if you guys did enjoy. And I'm going to get into my commentary topic, which today is actually the top 10 maps in Call of Duty and all the Call of Duties. And make sure to leave me your top 10 list in the comment section. Make sure to leave one right now because I don't want to influence you guys. Maybe I'll give you some ideas and remind you of some of the older maps, because I have a lot of COD 4 and World at War maps in here, because I really personally enjoyed COD 4 and games like that. But starting it off at number 10, we're going to have Standoff from Black Ops 2. Standoff, I think, was a really great just map for search and destroy. I really enjoyed Standoff Search and Destroy. It was just, I don't know what it was about it. It just had this great two-bomb feel where both bombs, I think one bomb was much more viable than the other one. But also Standoff was very good it played well for Hardpoint because it was such a small map. And also for CTF because it just had very good spawns where it put players at a very good OE position where if they didn't, once the other team pulled the flag, you still had a chance to intercept them and stop them with your new rotation. It wasn't like a lot of maps like Express where you basically, once you pulled the flag, you were gone. But so I thought that Standoff was just a great map for competitive, because obviously that's what I'm thinking, and it was just a great, small, well balanced, just great spawns in general. The second map, well, number 9 is actually Shipment from COD 4. I feel like a lot of people are going to have this map a lot higher on their list if they did play COD 4, but I think that Shipment was really hectic, although obviously I have it at number 9, so I think it was a really fun map. Some of my fondest experiences from Call of Duty were just playing Shipment and just getting quad nades and things like that are just crazy. 150, 200 kill games in hardcore headquarters and just so much fun playing domination on it. Just great map, tons of fun. I think this is the smallest map in Call of Duty ever. I'm assuming it is. And the remake in Ghost, I felt like, was a really big disappointment. I think Ghost was just a disappointment in general, but Shipment was just a great map. I think anyone who's ever played Shipment really enjoyed it, and it was just loads of fun. The number 8 spot is actually Dome from World at War, not MW3. And the reason I have Dome World at War is just because it was the small map in World at War. It was really fun. It had the outdoor area, it had the inside area. And this was my first map that I played on in World at War, and that just really got me sucked in. Even though I think that World at War wasn't the greatest of games, I think that the maps on it were just phenomenal. And Dome was one of them. Really small, just like, I think a lot of the maps on this list are going to be small just for the simple fact that, small maps, more action, more experiences, more fun. So I think that's just sort of how it is. But Dome was really balanced because of the outdoor area. So I thought that it was really fun and just enjoyable in general. The number 7 spot was, I think a lot of people will regard as one of the best maps of all time. I think a lot of people will have this on their top 10 list. A lot of people will have it in their top 5. And that actually is Firing Range. And I know this was remade in Black Ops 2. Again, the Black Ops 2 one wasn't as good as the Black Ops 1 one. It wasn't like a complete abomination like the Shipment remake and Ghost, but it wasn't quite as good as the Firing Range in Black Ops 1. Firing Range was that small to medium sized map that just had the perfect spawns, the perfect balance of action, and it was just fun. A lot of, even the bad players, they could camp on top wood and places like that. It was just so much fun. Tin, all that was just a blast. I know this is a great spawn trapping map. I've seen a lot of great spawn traps on it, and I think that a lot of people had a lot of fun on this map. The number 6 spot is Scrapyard from MW2. I really enjoyed this map because, again, it was a small map, and the one thing that was different about Scrapyard was you could play Ground War on this map, and this was like the first time they actually had Ground War on just a really small map. I think this may have been the first time they had Ground War, but no, they had it in COD 4. What am I saying? But it it was the first time where they really had this a small map in Ground War, so it was really enjoyable, just action packed. Everyone remembers just getting nukes on Scrapyard if you did get nukes, because that was the map you really wanted to go for. Besides another map that's going to be on this list, but I think it was really balanced. I enjoyed using the P90 on it. It was just a fun map in general. Number 5 is Nuketown from Black Ops 1. I think Nuketown 2025, a lot of people enjoyed. I know that from Black Ops 2, a lot of people enjoyed it. I didn't personally enjoy it just because, LMGs and Remingtons sort of ruined it for me, because LMGs, they could just wallbang through anything in Black Ops 2, and Remington, I think we all know the big problem with the Remington is that it's basically just a wonder weapon. It's crazy, but I think Nuketown in Black Ops 1 was really balanced because the guns weren't terribly OP, and it was just linear and just fun because it was really symmetrical, and I think that was a really enjoyable map personally. That was probably, I think a lot of people are going to have that as their number 1, because, that was when most people played Call of Duty. Nuketown 24/7. Everyone knows it. Number 4 is Terminal MW2. This is another just classic map. Classic. This is just, when you think of MW2, you think of Terminal. Everyone does. That's just how it is. It's just the map. They remade it in MW3, which was really similar. I think a lot of people really enjoyed the MW3. It was a good remake. But the MW2 version, man, that was just unbelievably just enjoyable. MW2, I think, didn't really have the greatest of maps, but Terminal was an absolute gem. Ground War, any game mode was really fun in Terminal. It was action-packed. Even though it was a larger map, it was still action-packed because of the spawns. Number 3 is going to be Showdown from CoD 4. And I know a lot of you guys probably don't remember this map because it hasn't ever been remade, and I know a lot of people will probably forget about this map, but this map, I think, was just, when I played CoD 4, I just loved it so much because it had that sort of second story. It had the two-story sort of feel, and it was also small. And it was just really enjoyable. I think that Showdown, you could really get those long lines of sight, but you could stay in a short line of sight if you wanted to. You could run a submachine gun. You could run an AR on this map. It was just overall so much fun. For Search and Destroy, it was really action-packed and all, and I just really loved Showdown as a whole. The number 2 spot is Raid from Black Ops 2. And it's crazy that I put a map so high from Black Ops 2 or from a newer game, because I think that older games were a lot more fun than the newer ones. I think that Black Ops 2 was a great game nonetheless. But Raid, I think everyone knows Raid. Raid was just perfect for every game mode. Everything about Raid was just unbelievably phenomenal. I think there were better maps for Hardpoint. I think that Standoff was probably my favorite Hardpoint map in Black Ops 2, but, Raid was just that map. You could play it for any game mode, and it would be fun. It was the best S&D map, best CTF map. It was just so much fun. Hardpoint was phenomenal on it. Every domination was phenomenal. Ground War, just everything about Raid was just unbelievable, and I think everyone can agree that this is just a gem of a map. As I said with Terminal, it's just, when you think of Black Ops 2, if you're not thinking about Nuketown 2025, you're thinking about Raid, because Raid was just so much fun to play, and it was just unbelievably balanced. As I said before, it's just mind-blowing how good of a map they made. I think that, people say that the maps are getting worse, but that's mainly Ghost. I think that Black Ops 2 had some great maps, and Raid was just unbelievable, and in every way, it was just phenomenal. But the number 1 spot, drum roll, I'm not sure how I'm going to do a drum roll, but I think the number 1 map in Call of Duty, for me, I want to emphasize that this is my personal opinion. You do not have to agree with me at all. Make sure to leave your list in the description, but I think it's Crash from CoD 4, because Crash was just unbelievable. It was great for every game mode. Domination, Search and Destroy, everything about it. Playing competitive on Crash, Search and Destroy in CoD 4 was probably just one of my best memories. Playing Domination, things like that. It was just all around just fun back when I was a little kid, but it was just entertainment at its best. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this top 10 maps, make sure to subscribe to me, and make sure to leave a comment as to what your top 10 maps were. Subscribe to the TapX Nation, and it's been your boy Omar, and peace.
In the dirt, feels like I've been waiting forever to grow. And maybe today is the day, and maybe tonight is the night. But one thing that I know for sure, this time I'ma get it right.
You spawn, the gods in your spawn, you spawn, yeah, the gods in your spawn, 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 yeah, the gods in your spawn. Type X gotta get it, gotta go right now. Only right, there we go, beast mode right now. People hate like it's a game, well I'ma be the only cheat code right now. MD and Type X, you know it's no contest, yeah, we go till the break of dawn. The god is your spawn.